The Biblibots arrive in a land filled with people working together on a massive construction project. Screeby, the wise Biblibot, shaped like an ancient scroll, looks down at the bustling scene. This is a time when all the people of the earth spoke the same language, he explains. Chip, the playful Biblibot, flies around excitedly. Whoa, it's like they're all building one huge tower! But why? He asks, zooming around the workers. Lexi, the intelligent Biblibot, scans the construction site with her holographic display. This is the Tower of Babel, she says, projecting an image of the towering structure that reaches toward the heavens. The people wanted to build a tower that would reach all the way up to the sky, as a way to make a name for themselves. Torah, the gentle Biblibot, adds, but they were forgetting about God. They thought they could become powerful by their own strength, instead of trusting in God's plan for them. Neo, the youngest Biblibot, looks at the tower in wonder. It's so tall. Why does it matter if they want to build a big tower? He asks, curious. Screeby answers with a soft tone. The problem was not that they were building something impressive, but that they were doing it for the wrong reasons. They wanted to make a name for themselves and show their own power, instead of relying on God. As the Biblibots watch, the people continue to work, speaking to each other in one unified language. But then, something begins to change. Lexi analyzes the situation. God sees what the people are doing, and he knows their hearts. He decides to confuse their language so they can no longer understand each other. Suddenly, the workers start speaking in different languages, some in words the Biblibots cannot understand. Chip flies around, his bright lights flickering in confusion. Hey, why is everyone suddenly speaking differently? I can't understand a word, he exclaims, hovering in circles. Neo looks worried. What's happening? Why can't they talk to each other anymore? Screeby explains, God confused their language to stop them from building the tower. They couldn't understand each other, and because of that, they had to stop working together. The Biblibots watch as the workers abandon the construction site, frustrated by their inability to communicate. Torah adds, God wanted to remind them that they should not try to make themselves great without him. He has a bigger plan for the world, and they were meant to spread out across the earth. The people begin to scatter, each group moving away to different parts of the world, unable to continue their work on the tower. The Biblibots look around as the once bustling construction site is now empty. So, they were scattered all over the world because they couldn't understand each other? Neo asks, trying to understand. Screeby nods. Yes, Neo. The Tower of Babel was abandoned because the people's pride led to confusion. But in the end, God's plan prevailed, and the world began to be filled with different nations and languages, as he intended. As the Biblibots prepare to leave, Chip looks up at the sky and says, I guess the tower wasn't such a great idea after all. It was all about showing off instead of trusting God. Lexi smiles. Exactly, Chip. This story teaches us the importance of humility and trusting in God's plan, instead of trying to make ourselves great on our own. With that, the Biblibots activate their time travel device and return to their ship. Let's go share this story and remind everyone that true greatness comes from God, says Torah as she closes her glowing scroll. Screeby smiles. Yes, Torah, let's go.